are the main seasonings that I definitely use. I use ground black pepper, onion powder, Lord's seasoned salt, garlic powder, chicken seasoning, and the black pepper I do use is Clover Valley. These are the main ingredients that will make this chicken taco thebomb.com, and it's better than the fajitas. Seasoning mix. Now what I do is I like to set my chicken that I get out of the fridge and set it into a hot boiling water, and I just like to set them in there, you know, get all that extra gooey residue out, rinse it, and then, you know, get started with the process. And then I use a cutting board to have as my surface where I'm going to cook. And then I like to use tongs and take them out of that boiling hot water because you do not want your fingers to get burned. I get everything situated. I like to test the tender of the chicken and then make sure it's safe to cut through, and I'm just going to go ahead and slice it in 3 layers because sides. Why did I say 3 layers? Hello. I like to slice it in 3 sides because I did not use the second chicken that I had prepped earlier because I am watching my proportions and I am not trying to overdo it, but chicken is protein. It's very good for your weight loss, and that's why I prefer now chicken tacos over meat tacos. Now we're going to start out with our seasoning, and the first seasoning I'm going to use is onion powder. Make sure I get enough onion powder as possible. The next seasoning I'm going to use is garlic powder. I'm going to use garlic powder, and I am going to mix it. These 2 ingredients together is thebomb.com. I love these 2. Even if you just want to do your chicken tacos with just this recipe, it's better. So then I'm going to use the black pepper from Clover Valley. Now if you want to, like I said, use the garlic pepper and onion powder by itself, is great. And then don't do a chicken taco, just do something else beside it. Then I'm going to take Lawyer's seasoning salt, and then I'm going to apply it right on top of the garlic powder, onion, and also black pepper. You're going to layer your seasonings. And then I'm going to take this chicken seasoning that I love to use. And I don't know right off the bat, but I will make sure I leave it in the description. Each also seasoning and products that I use for this recipe in the description, so check out. So now I'm going to shake it all together, and then once I shake it all together, I am going to coat my chicken seasoning. And I know you guys are like, why didn't you just dip it in the pan, dip it in the bowl, and then just go on with the day? Because if you dip it in a bowl, your seasoning will get watered down and it will not taste right. So that's why I just did it like this, and it's easier to do so. Then I'm going to flip over like you would do in a bowl, but I did it the opposite way, and then flip over the chicken, and then I'm going to recoat everything possible. Make sure you get all the chicken coated as much as you need it. Even you probably just swirl it around just a little bit, and then make sure you just coat. Look at all that. That's why I say coat it. Make that seasoning look like bread. You know, like whenever you use a dish, you have to use breadcrumbs. Imagine that's breadcrumbs. That's how I, you know, like my chicken tacos to be seasoned. Like it's just gonna be breadcrumbs to make it fluffy, and then it encourages me to eat it more. Stuff that I can't eat, just imagine it being there and you just eat it. Okay. So I use this George Foreman grill. I love this grill. It's amazing. So I use this George Foreman grill, and I make sure it's really hot. And so I open it up, and I add the chicken, and it's very hot and steamy, as you can tell by the camera. And I just add my chicken. that the chicken is done, we are going to cut up the chicken, and I like to, you know, kind of shred it. Like, I like my chicken to be shredded, so we're going to cut the chicken, basically. After the chicken has been seasoned, you go ahead and, you know, fix your tacos however you like. First, I like to put the chicken down first, and then I like to apply the cheese, and then I like to add the sour cream, which is my favorite sour cream ever. It's great value sour cream, and I love it. And I also like Daisy sour cream too. And then after I apply my sour cream, I'm going to add that nice chunky salsa. I have to have mild salsa. I can't deal with all that. So yeah. So that's how I do my chicken tacos.